So I think I have fixed the clutch. I think so, at least. So now we are going to the track. The weather is terrible. It's raining and windy and cold, but we're going anyway. The wolf wants to ride, of course, and I am really eager to test the clutch and to test my new bike properly. I haven't really done that, so off we go. The wolf is now out riding, and I'm going back to the car and see if I can get mine started, and hopefully the new clutch works. The little wolf is still out riding. We've had a little break for food and drink, and now he's out riding again. And then we'll go home and I will take my clutch apart. Yay! Loaded and ready to go home for this time. Are you happy with the riding today?
Yes, it was very fun.
Time for a little washing here, I think. Alright, back in the garage. I think I'll have to do some YouTube research on how to disassemble a clutch. And let's take it from there. Alright, me and bikes. This is a never-ending story. So, the new bike, it's now time to take the clutch apart. Skid plate off, and then drain the transmission oil. Cap off on the other side. Spring off from the brake pedal and remove the brake. And just flip the pedal to the side. And then bike over on the side so it's a little bit easier to get to the clutch. And cover off. And loosen the springs. And carefully lift it up. I'm going to take all the parts out and measure them. I measured them all and they are all within spec, just barely, but still, so they should be fine. But the edges in here, they don't look very nice. And they look really worn, so I have to check online if I can find some information about that. I filed the worst of the ridges off, so let's see if that helps. I'm not sure this is the correct method, but I thought it's worth a try before I buy a new clutch basket. After inspection, the steels and fibers goes back into the clutch basket again. The stack is back in again. I could only notice some discolorations, but not very much at all. So in my opinion, they are good to go. Time to put the cover on. I just noticed this has been quite damaged at some point. It's really patched up on the inside, but I haven't noticed any leaking, so I think it's good. Brake pedal back in position. I'll just take the opportunity to clean and lube it while I'm at it anyway. Brake pedal is on, and I had to replace the spring because the old one was quite ruined. So I took another spring I had lying around and modified it a bit, so I hope that will work. So now with the bike on its side, I know this screw here. It's not looking really good, so I should do something about that now when I see it. Turns out the winding is not correct, so I'll have to buy a new nut because unfortunately I don't have one that fits. It's still not working. I spoke to my cousin, he's kind of an expert on machines of all kind, and he suggested a few things I could try. Problem is, I have to take the whole thing apart again. Oh yay. The problem lies somewhere in the clutch basket, because now, with all the discs out and the bike in first gear, it's possible to roll it. I have filed the edges one more time, a little bit harder this time. So let's see if that helps. So, still possible to roll it. Let's see what happens when I tighten the screws. Everything seems to work fine until I put on the cover. And inside the cover, they have fixed it with this gooey stuff that is quite thick. And it seems like it's actually too thick. It's hitting the clutch itself. Okay, I think there's hope. I scratched off this gooey stuff on the cover and put it on, and now I think it works. I just have to get oil and fill it up so I can start it and try. Yay, I'm excited. Woo!